The top of the Empire State Building.
You've been here before. You know how it goes down. Come on now.
Mimi Webb.
Give it up for the legend in the building.
Thanks, legend. I'm so excited.
I remember when Scotty took me to your show, and I just became an obsessed fan. Just seeing everyone else. I was like up on the balcony with your friends that were there here in New York.
Yeah.
And it was just so different seeing you perform because like you, I mean, you're already like a ball of light and laughter and bubbly fun, but then like you on stage, like you are a force.
Oh, thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I mean, it's been over a year since we've been able to talk.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
I'm so good. Like, I'm so happy to be back on the road in the US.
Yeah.
New York is literally one of my favorite cities. So, yeah, I want to move here, to be honest. I always say this every time I'm here. I'm like, I want to live here.
we will give you some recommendations.
Yeah,
all right? Yeah, we got
literally.
you. Come on now.
But yeah, so happy and grateful to be here. Tonight's going to be a great show.
So, gosh, as Chris was saying, when you're hitting the stage and you're just giving it your all, and now you're a part of making new fans and continuing to grow this fan base and seeing these sold out venues with your buddy Benson Boone.
Yeah.
Damn it. Like, what is that feeling like in your heart to know that this is the most beautiful opportunity to continue to share who Mimi is?
Yeah, no, yeah, exactly. Like, that is it, really. It just feels so amazing to be able to be put in front of these amazing audiences and to grow the fan base, and already, like, the response we've had and how lovely everyone is after the shows. Even when I, like, go to the merch and, like, meet people, they're just so excited and sweet. And I think, you know, it's so nice. And also Benson Boone, he's such a sweetheart as well. Right. So it's just so nice when you're playing tour, you know, doing a tour with another artist. It's just so lovely too. So it just, everything feels really positive.
Now's the time that it's supposed to be happening. Like, all these things are coming together at this point in time in your life for a purpose and for a reason. And and you got the yellow tour bus to, you know what I mean, to roll around, roll around the States in it with it too, girl.
Oh, do you know what? That story's hilarious. Like, I literally was out with my friends, and because it was very last minute, we were asked to go on this tour. So it was like we were just kind of scrambling for what we could get. And my team sent it over like, the inside's lovely, but it is a yellow bus. Like, or we can keep looking, and I honestly was like, let's do the yellow bus. It'll be funny. Like,
I'm coming
genuinely,
through.
I was like, it was like midnight. I was like, yeah, let's do the yellow bus. Yeah, do it for the vibes. Like, and then literally, I remember I forgot that I actually selected that bus, and then I actually got to it when we actually saw the bus. I was like, it really is yellow.
It's big bird yellow.
It's a big yellow, so we call her Martha. We call her Martha.
Oh, my
Big
God.
gal Martha.
Cool.
Yeah.
How has bus life been?
So
What
good.
are some pros and cons?
I think that it's the whole suitcase thing can be irritating when you've got to get it back off the bus, back in, shower in the venue. Like, that can be stressful. But to be fair, like, from other tours I've done, like, this is definitely a lot. It's a lot more relaxed. Yeah.
How's it feel to have your mom, your family, your friends, the closest people to you, watch this part of the journey happen?
Yeah.
I mean, like literally, mom is over there hanging out in the room.
Oh,
you
your
know?
bestie.
Yeah, she's looking for outdoor furniture for me at the moment.
Oh, good.
No, honestly, so amazing. And I think even my mum was quite shocked with how crazy it is because she's never been on the tour bus before, experienced, you know, the proper tour life. So I think for her just to kind of see what I really get up to is really cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's so proud and excited, and we're very similar.
I have to say congratulations on your house.
Thank you.
Big moves. That's a big deal being a home. Okay, so what has been fun about that, and what has been like so terrifying?
I think it was like when you have to, like, the adult side of it, when you have to go through the whole process and
Paperwork.
your paperwork.
Taxes
I was
and signing your papers, like you're signing your name on 93 pages.
literally, and when you have your mind, and I'm like, I had my mind so set on this place, and I think it's then the whole thing of like, will I be able to get it?
Yeah.
Like, what's going to happen with the process? Is someone going to come in and just, it's all going to get ruined?
It's new words like escrow. Like,
Yeah,
what the hell
yeah,
does that even mean?
Literally. And I was just, honestly, I was so set on it. I was like, this is it. But yeah, it worked out really well. So I'm really happy. But yeah, I love it. I miss it. Like, I really, really miss it. Like, I love being on tour, but it's so nice to know that I've got a home to go back to. And also, I've never actually, because home for me was always my parents' place. even when I was like, before I had my little apartment, and I was just renting that, and it was lovely, but I never felt like that was my home. I don't know why, it just didn't give me, I wasn't able to make it my own. So when I got my own place, I was like, it really does feel like home now.
Yes.
So when I go back to mum and dad's, that's not home.
It's a weird vibe.
Yeah,
It's like
It's so strange. It's like actually my little cute place that I've got.
Well, just be careful, because what happens a lot when we finally move into that adulthood, that growth happens, and we step away from mom and dad in your bedroom at your parents' house, it's going to turn into a gym. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's going to turn
Your
into an
mom's
office.
closet.
Yeah, mom's closet.
Literally, that is what it's turned into.
Get prepared to whenever you go and visit the parents, you know what I mean? Sleeping
Yeah.
on a couch, a sofa, an
Yeah.
air mattress.
Yeah.
Just going to happen.
Exactly.
Dude.
That's
So
the way it works.
Get ready for it.
Exactly.
Man. Get ready for it. Man.
Back to the tour. I want to ask, I mean, you're seeing Benson Boone do his thing on stage. What have you learned from him and watching him perform or interact with his fans?
Yeah. Well, he's like so cool on stage. Like he flips everywhere, like jumps. Like I'm like, I need to get.
Shirtless.
Yeah. I was actually like, because we obviously there's a Utah show. We were talking about what he should wear, and I love Harry Styles, obviously, and like I think he would be really cool if he like pulled off one of the like jackets, like sparkly jacket vibe, you know. So we were talking about that.
Feathers,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was just, I wish I could get away with wearing something like that. But yeah, he's just amazing on stage, and it's just so amazing to see. I mean, he literally is just so active. It's so cool. Like, I wish I could jump around and flip around the stage. Like, honestly,
Backflips
it's
off
so
of the drum
cool.
kit. Like,
Yeah,
you can see me
no,
doing
honestly,
that.
like it's the sickest things that he does on stage, and I was like, oh my god, like he's just got his own niche.
Yeah, he does.
Well, don't. And here's where the segue is going to come in. Backflips on the stage. Don't make that mistake.
Hey.
Popping out. You're getting
Hey,
ready.
we're getting the
The
lines.
new single. Congratulations.
Oh,
Thank
man.
you so much,
Dude,
guys.
this is this is energy. This is a little drum and bass. There's a story behind it. What's the feeling in your heart about this maybe night out, couple of nights out, just going and just living life and making a mistake, but being careful with it. Explain it in your own words.
So I feel like it's so easy to deep everything, especially me. Like I take everything super serious, which is great at times, but sometimes you just need to like let go and just live life like to the fullest. And I think this song really is all about that, like feeling of being in the moment, even if it's a risky decision or a risky choice. Like make that, follow your gut, but have fun with it, and don't take yourself so seriously and life so seriously. It was really, really cool to be able to get into that mindset.
I think was it last time when you were here where and forgive me if I'm incorrect, but I think it was. Is a mistake maybe lots of vodka with Louis Capaldi? Didn't we have that conversation last time? But it turned out to be okay.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
exactly. Oh god, that was so.
Is that kind of what we're thinking when we're talking mistake? Have a good night out.
And also like I kind of think there's like a darkness to it in a way where it's quite sexy and cool. Like let's just make a mistake. Like I think there was that element to it too as well. When we filmed the music video, that was really fun as well to kind of me and the girls, and we were just very much like we feel really confident in ourselves. Like so whoever wants to join on, jump on the journey with us. Like let's just go and have fun.
Be careful because you jumped on the journey with you, fam. Yo,
Ratchet.
I don't know if y'all are ready for part 2 of Mistake, the remix. I'm just saying.
Let's go, girl. Let's go. Yeah.
Sweet. And I remember last time we chatted, you were in a relationship. I think since then now you're doing your own thing.
Yeah.
And you're just focusing on you and prioritizing yourself. How's that been?
Oh, honestly, so good. Like I haven't actually ever been on a tour single as well. I'm right. So I'm
different.
I know. Yeah, I feel like I just like I'm now in my like really like early 20s. Like I need to just enjoy that time. And I think right now for me as well with work and music, just getting it really focused, like really focusing on that is so important. And I think I'm always one of the people I'm over 100% in or not at all. So I think it's hard for me to do both, if I'm honest, like just right now where I'm at with my career. So I think, I'm just so focused on this, and this is my love and what I want to put all my love into. So
and I think we're in album 2 era. We're in in finding that confidence and in owning that who Mimi is.
Yeah.
How excited are you for that to translate throughout all of this music?
Yeah, so good. Like that's the thing. I feel like I'm now really putting out my music that really represents to me where I am now. Like I think I was always like, everything was always about my experiences and like the breakups and things I'd been through, but now it's just really about me and where my growth and process is within me as a person, I guess. So
I have that word circled right here on my notes, growth. I mean, it's that. It's you're coming into your own right now. And it's got to be so exciting to know that that's what is going to be expressed through the music, and to watch the fans that are and have been day ones, but the new fans that are getting to know who you are because of this tour are getting to truly know who you are through your tunes, dude.
Yeah, no, you're so right. Like, it really is, and I'm really passionate. About this new era, and like and showing who I am to the fans. I think that's as well the connection that's really like vibrant.
Heck yeah.
And what about being a dog mom? How are the little Bear and Missy doing?
Oh, they're so cute. Oh, they're the best. I miss them so much. Me and Mum are FaceTiming because they're with my dad. So we FaceTime in every day, and we're like, "Hi, girls!" Like, just screaming down the phone, like they're like just screaming, and I'm like, but yeah, they're such sweetheart. Oh, I love them.
It's got to be tough though to be on the road and to find those opportunities to still stay connected with the pups, with the family and friends that don't get the chance to be on the yellow bus with you. You know, how are you finding time to do that? Are there loads of FaceTime calls? Is the WhatsApp going crazy? Are we, trying feverishly to check the text messages? Like, are you taking time to set aside for yourself to be there and be present for folks?
Yeah, like I feel like when I'm in bed, then that's when I'll quickly look through and just reply to everyone on my WhatsApp. FaceTimes, I've done a few of those, but like my friends really know what I'm like when I'm on tour. Like, they know to just let me do my thing and I'll be back. Like, so it's good. So
it's got to be awesome to have friends that are like that know that, loads of time can go between when we actually communicate and then when you do finally pick up, it's just like no time at all.
Yeah,
those are important people to have with you.
100%. And I'm definitely more of a phone call girl. Like, I'm not a big texter. I don't know, I prefer to have that communication on the phone or in person. Like, I'm not massively text. Like, I've got friends that will spend all day texting friends every 5 minutes. I'm not like that.
You can't live like that if you're
I know. I like to be in the moment a lot as well. So like, there's times that I'll put towards just sticking on my phone, and there's times that because I can't multitask as well. I'm awful. So if I'm on my phone, I won't hear anything. Like,
but do you have those times where you're just like in those TikTok black holes? Like, have you had those moments? Have you been like,
That's like the mornings when I wake up. I'm like, I need to try and stay off my phone in the morning. Like, it's so bad.
But I also heard you say that one of your hobbies is ironing. It like relaxes you.
I actually am now over that. Like, I can't. I really promoted that for a sec. Like, it was getting a bit out of hand. I was like, okay, this needs to chill.
All of a sudden, all kinds of ironing products are getting sent to you.
I don't know where I was at in my life, but I definitely needed some ironing to help me out. I don't know what was going on.
We're taking that one off.
Now I'm
that
like,
era's closed.
I can't do it now. I'll just get my mum to do it.
Well, we do know that you're working on new music. You're working on your album. Like, what can we expect from you? You're saying that you're opening up and you're giving yourself more of you in this new era. How's that been?
Oh, so good. Like, it just feels so right. And I think that's it's like scary at times because you never know how people react to the new music. It's kind of like what's going to be the vibe, but it just feels so right. And I just feel the most confident in my career that I ever have, to be honest, with where I really see my like intentions going.
And I know you've been really careful with collabs. Like, you don't want to just pick anyone. You want to be really precise on that your fans are going to love the person and it makes sense to them. Have you explored that more?
Like, I think, I'd love to do something for the new album for sure with a collab, and I think it's just getting the right song, which is the first part, and then the second part, the right collaborator, I guess. But like, I'm not in any rush. Like, I really feel like there's so much time. Like,
there's time.
Time.
It'll happen when it's meant to. If you force and you try to push the envelope at this point in time, it's not going to feel natural, and that's what it is. It goes back to everything you just said with Crystal asking you. It's you're who you are right now in this moment. The fans are connecting to this, this openness, this vulnerability. And if you all of a sudden just threw somebody in the mix onto a song just because they were a hot person at the time, it's not going to be authentic.
Exactly, 100%.
Who have you been listening to? Are there any albums that have just been your track?
I've been loving Chris Brown's album, like
there you go.
the 11:11.
Sensational.
Yeah. Oh, I listen to that on repeat. I always want to be the girl, the sensational one. That's like, I'm like, is he talking about me? Like, what's going on here? Like, yeah. But yeah, that album's amazing. Like, I just love it. Like, it's so much fun, and it just makes me really. I feel cool when I listen to it. Yeah.
All right. Has well, I mean, obviously we know that Ryan Tedder was a big part of Mistake. Has there been any kind of things that he had after you guys' awkward first meeting? Has there been any like music that he's like said, "Yo, Mimi, like let me put you on this person or this sound or
like Ryan is so great because he is very collaborative. Yeah, if that's a word, if I've got that right.
Nailed it.
Collaborative. But like, yeah, he's so great at like being like, oh, this works with that and that person that. Like, he's very linked in with everyone. So yeah, it's been amazing working with him.
Literally everyone. I mean, when you talk about a hit maker, for you to find that synergy with someone like him, how must that feel from your vantage point as a singer-songwriter? Like, damn, I've got one of the GOATs who is here working with me. Does that fill your heart? Does that make you feel special?
Oh my God, so amazing. Like, I also am a massive fan of One Republic. I have been from like literally day one. Like, I can't even remember when I first started to listen to his music, but the whole band they're just amazing. And yeah, like when I'd met him in the summer, it was very much like, right, I'm going to go up and introduce myself. Like, I'm Mimi singing from the UK, let's see how it goes. And like, he just was so lovely. And then it was just crazy how that 4 months later, it was like, right, we're going to get in the studio. I was like, oh my gosh, brilliant. Like, that's what I wanted. This is what I've wanted for a long time. So yeah. And yeah, we literally first session, we sat down, we were like, right, strategy. What are we going with? Like, what, if UK artists coming to America, like what's the plan? And he's so like very good with his like his mindset with when it
vision
comes to
is
that.
there.
The vision,
he knows. Yeah.
So it was so great to be really inspired by him. And then we just sat, and then Mistake, just literally that day we then wrote Mistake. First day. And it was just like, whoa, this sounds so different, and it's either really scary or like really not like the right decision. Like, it was kind of like, but then we were like, it's really scary but it feels right, or it's not scary and it doesn't feel right. I don't know, it was like but it felt great. So we were like, right, let's just give it a go. So here we go. Let's see what happens. Yeah.
We're so thankful that you're here in New York City to celebrate this. Do you have anything that you're going to go check out, or some food that you've missed since you've been back?
Well, I had a hot dog the other night.
Oh, man. Okay.
Bought myself 6 hot dogs. Don't know why. I didn't in the end eat them all. I actually there was a guy that was like behind me, and I was like, do you want it?
Give him back.
He was like, yeah, go on then. Oh, and I was just giving out hot dogs, honestly. Like, I was just walking around New York like, hot dog. Best hot dog, amazing. I could do with one of those right now.
You taking it straight? Do you put anything on it?
I had mustard, ketchup, and I think I had some onions.
All the affiliates, sure.
Something like that. It was like, it was in the evening. I was like, a bit tired. Like,
hot dogs check.
Yeah. But yeah, no, we've been around. Like, I just love walking around New York. I feel like it's amazing. And then we're back Saturday as well, so we can see some more.
You got some energy that you get to pull from this city, from all of the cities that you're going to be on this tour, that are going to be stories and news stories that are going to be able to find their way, if they're meant to, into your new music. And it's just going to be such a beautiful thing. Having you just said, that you found your level of confidence, that, you really are so focused on the eyes are on the prize, as they say. And it's just like such a special time in your life and in your career for that. And that's why we're here for it. I mean, it was that before when you stepped through here, your family, but it's just so cool to really, truly see that. Again, I'm going to go back to this word I have circled here, that growth.
Yeah.
You're doing it, girl.
Oh, thank you so much, legends. Thank you, guys. You're the best.
I'll get a shirt that says that, matter of fact.
Yeah. I was thinking I need to get a tattoo, and I was like, I was actually thinking about this the other night. I was like, just in bed, and I was like, what would I get? And I thought, do I put legends across the arm? I thought that might be a bit strange. I was like, we'll have to figure that out. I was like, I don't really know.
That is your word, though. That is your word.
Yeah, but I'm like, if I outgrow that, and then I'll be like, I regret that I've just plastered it across my arm, like legend.
Laser removal, it's fine.
Yeah, it's true.
Thank you so much again.
Thank you so much, guys.
You're the absolute best. One more time for Mimi Webb, y'all.
From the top of the Empire State Building.
C100 New York.